Hey everybody, Theta, back in another episode. Uh, I was gonna start with the board today, but I decided not to. And it's only because we haven't, well, I would say we haven't been introduced to any new characters. But there is that one little kid who's gonna play games with the girls this episode, as we saw in the next time on. But I thought it would not be good to add him to the board yet until we got his episode. Might as well be all kicking the pants if it's not even a he. But, yeah. Let him have his episode first, then we'll add him to the board. Because otherwise, the only thing I've changed on there... I don't know if I've shown you all the board again since I changed the layout. All I did was do that thing I said before about putting them down the center so people on one side and people on the other side can be directed at them. Other than that, the only thing I did was change the line color between Zagato and Alcyone from green allied to white unknown. I don't think she's dead. I think she's just in the waterfall like everybody else that, get talked to through the waterfall. And, yeah. I assume she's still in love with Zagato, and Zagato now just does not give a shit about her. Probably will give her a chance again later, like a third chance. So yeah, just a white unknown line at the moment. I do also have to figure out how I'm going to deal with the Zagato's hierarchy. If people are going to just be wiped off of it, left and right. Where to put those people. I thought it was going to be named after the kid, since it's his attack episode. It kind of almost feels like the D&D cartoon. Except they just aren't introduced as D&D characters or classes or anything. See? What did I say last episode? You could have done everybody at once. I've got a tennis match this weekend. You remember when Umi, back in Tokyo, was the one that they all idolized? And now she's turned into like the comic relief. Oh, I guess this would be the episode of my previous theory would pan out about if the forest was no longer silent, Presea turns out to be a super magician or something. I mean, I recognize blacksmith is literally in her name. just waiting for like a subversion or something.
あなたはどうしくれ
先代の宗師から話は聞いているな。マジックナイトのことだ。
申し訳ありません。伺っております。セフィールが危機の時現れる。彼らのために武器を作れと。
残念なことだがその時が来てしまった。覚悟はできているか。
はい。
As Clef doesn't have as many gems on him as Zagato does. Assuming that means something.
ここ
沈黙の森だ。
魔物が徘徊する。
神官ザガートはエメロード姫を幽閉した。エスクードから武器を作ることができるのはお前だけだ。ザガートの手にかかるようなことがあってはならない。はい。沈黙の森は恐ろしい場所だが魔法は使えん。ザガートもそうそう手出しはできぬ。
Because the assumption is Zagato doesn't have any non-magic threats.
もちろんザガートが本気になれば赤子の手をひねるように簡単に入ってくることだろうが。
私は決して死にはしません。
Also addresses the thing I said last episode. Zagato's not taking them seriously. He could win very easily. That's the uncomfortable part about these short skirts. You kneel down, kiss a ring, and suddenly you're exposed to everybody behind you. Okay, Gara. Okay, what was this guy's name again? Alcott? Was it Alcott? Adelante sounds like a good name for a Godzilla villain. Like this could be Mothra's brother before Mothra turns into a moth.
あの子たち大丈夫かしら。
I'm gonna guess it's a taffy. It's clearly because it's not melting or anything. No, I was wrong again. Jawbreaker? Well, no wonder the creatures of the forest turned into monsters and try to attack you. You're way big in animal cruelty. Glad I'm on board. I'm on board that I'm understanding this. Like I said their armor evolved. I just thought it absorbed the Esco and evolved. Scudo, sorry, I just forgot how to say it in the middle of.
よくご覧なさい。
Oh, you're quick to change.
武器はこうして作るのよ。
I'm laughing to myself a little bit. Can you imagine playing a game of D&D or Elder Scrolls or, something like that, and you get a local blacksmith, and this is how they forge your weapons?
武器ってああやって作るんだ。
Especially if they were your typical,
何かしら。
your stereotype blacksmith,
ふーちゃん、
big, gruff,
待って、私も行くわ。
hairy, fat guy slaving away at the forge.
プレセアは武器を作るのが役目だろ。だったら他のことは私たちに任せて、私たちそのために来たんだから。確かに光の言う通りね。じゃあこの後は任せたわ。海ちゃん、ふーちゃん、行くよ。
Alright, guys. That'll be 15 gold. Let me go put on my silks. Watch me dance.
分かってるわ。私は私の仕事ね。
It has the scream of, like, Ridley from Super Metroid. Ridley? Yeah, Ridley. Trying to tell, I'm thinking of that guy who dies in the lava or not, and I'm thinking giant flying dude Ridley, right? I mean, beyond the fact that they are main characters and everything, they've got clear advantage here. The single enemy with low mobility. Or just lured away. I say lured away, obviously it's chasing Presea. That little red ball thing, right? Oh no, the Enchantress! So it's like Doomsday, really. Every time it regenerates, it gets stronger. I guess except Doomsday would be getting more impervious to this shit, and it seems to get exactly as hurt. I mean, what's the end of the evolution for this thing?
武器も通じない。
Because my first thought is like hit it with so much energy that it can't take it anymore, right? But
バカだな。アタランテに勝てるはずないのにムキになっちゃって。
you'd figure it would have a final form at some point.
眠くなっちゃった。アタランテが勝つまでちょっと一休み。
I guess that's part of the fun I'm having is trying to figure out how they're gonna beat it. I'm hoping it's not just that the weapons turn out to be that strong. Like there's some sort of tactic that they'll use.
なぜだ。私たちではない別の目標があるようですね。エスクード？それともプレシアさんか。プレシアは絶対今。
But we, the viewer, already know it's Presea, since it seems to be targeting the red ball.
今虫のくせになんて足が速いの。私が正面に回って気をそらす。その隙に海ちゃんとフーちゃんは攻撃を。何？どうして剣が？あ、創作室。プレシア、逃げろ！
Kind of reminds me of Fate from Incarnation's Mortality. She's working an ore, but it's kind of like the way that they spin the ether into reality. I mean, to be fair, your weapons didn't work either, but you were still trying that. You should try a lightning kick. Okay, you are a moth. For a second I thought it evolved into a cockroach or something. I thought for half a second they might be killing off all the heroes around them. Just remember, Fu has healing magic. So now everyone has swords. You don't even keep to get your bow and arrow thing. Well, that's always the thing, isn't it? I called out the one thing I would be disappointed to see, and created the reality where it existed. We know that you didn't get to enjoy it. Makano fucked it up for you. Hey Fu, You've got healing magic, remember? I'm not saying she could have, I'm just saying she could have tried.
僕の言うことなら何でも聞くんだ。僕が呼べば必ず戻ってくる。
生きていればの話だろう。
それどういうこと？
自分の目で確かめるのだな。
こんな姿になってお前の敵を必ず取ってやる。お前をこんな風にしたあいつらを僕は絶対許さない。
On one hand, this is almost a mirror of Hiriko's thing with her dog. Oh fuck, she is dead. And they buried her in the Christian way.
プレセア、約束する。プレセアが命をかけて
Actually, you have to inform me if
必ずセフィールを救うよ。
Japanese graves also do the cross for some reason. I've never actually thought about it that much until just now. Oh shit. I did not honestly think she was going to die. This show has literally surprised me. I got disappointed with the whole I hope the new weapons just aren't so strong that they win the day without tactics or strategy or anything. That I just didn't even anticipate that they were going to kill off what seemed to be a main story character within the first 5 episodes. Hard turn. Hard, unexpected turn. I appreciate that they're willing to say not everybody will survive. I mean, I'm sure you could say what happened to Clef kind of shows that off in like the very first or second episode. But Clef is still here, giving us orders and telling us what to do, so obviously that can't be entirely true. Also, the element of child's pet dies, child swears revenge. Slightly funny, mostly sad, but you can't feel bad for him either because he literally sicked his dog on a person. Who's gonna be before the next time on? I'm gonna guess Presea. I'm gonna say they're gonna do a Presea because you died. Final send-off.
私、法王子フーです。フェリオがエメロード姫を救うため、一人で召喚士やスコットに接近。ところが、フェリオは裏切ったのです。私たちを砂漠に誘い出し、危険な目に遭わせたんですわ。マジックナイト、レイヤース、捨て身のフェリオ、砂漠の恋。絶対見てくださいね。今日は誰だ？
No. Well, I got it right once.
当たりましたか？またね。
The fact that they've done Mokona, what, 3 times? Sorry, 3 times now? That's what threw me off. So yeah, it looks like Firo is going to be offered, hey, we'll let you save the princess if you bring us the knights. That kind of looks like it's being set up because we're calling back to the optional backstory that he offered, where he said, hey, I took this thing, and then she pardoned me, and that's why we kind of have this relationship. We're calling back to it. They're showing us in the flashback, next episode thing. The thing is in his hand. And it didn't look like we were seeing a deal between him and Zagato or anything. The kid was back. But the implication there is that he lured us into this dangerous situation, so tropes and memes aside, this is kind of what I see happening, and I've been kind of mostly right. But then again, I don't feel great about it because I feel like I'm calling out a children's cartoon. Like, hey, I bet you I can figure out what's gonna happen on the next episode of. Wow, I am so far beyond having watched children's cartoons anymore. I can't even think of one. Yeah, I bet you I can figure out what's going on in the next episode of Sonic the Hedgehog. So I was watching a history of the Sonic weekly cartoon and Sonic Sat AM. So that's the only one I can get in my head. But yeah, I guess next time I will start off with the board. I've got some edits to make, and other than that, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off from here and catch you in the next episode. I've been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?